Hey y'all, Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. Here I was driving back from Asheville and been noticing something. Every time I drive alongside the interstate, acres and acres and acres of things like those cosmos. Right back here is sunflowers. Over there is zinnias, more sunflowers. I bet if you were to add it up just in this stretch right here alongside that interstate, you're looking probably somewhere around 10 acres that are being used. Okay, now let's think about this. We just donated, what was it, 80-some billion to a country that I can't even name in this feed because obviously they cut it. But meanwhile, I'm running into the guy at the grocery store who's telling me that the people that go there, the retired people that go there, are having to buy lunch meat. They used to buy it in quarter-pound sections. Now they can't afford it at all. But we got money. Instead of growing, sunflowers, yeah, I know you can eat them to some extent. Not exactly calorie dense, you dig? But would this land be better used for other things? This 10-acre stretch right here that I'm looking up and down here. Could you run cows through there? Could you run sheep? Could you run pig? Well, maybe not pigs there. Could you run chickens? Maybe a number of other things out there. Would the sides of our interstates be better used for just something that passers-by can look and say, oh, how cute, how beautiful? Or would it be better at this, especially this day and age, to be growing food out here? Even if it weren't sunflowers and some of these, and don't get me wrong, there are pollinators everywhere out there. But why couldn't it be part of a bigger permaculture system? Why couldn't you have a silvopasture going alongside these interstates? We're at a time in America where so many people right now, it breaks my heart, some of the stuff I read. And instead of growing things that people can eat, we're growing things that people can look out of a window as they pass by and say, oh, how pretty. And then at the same time, I got a cadre of people out there giving me they're having me eat large quantities of caca because I'm requisitioning government land at times and doing guerrilla gardening on it. But you got no problem with this. You got no problem with this. Meanwhile, we're spending money to figure out whether or not polar bears are transsexual. We're spending money in other countries that don't really care about you and me. Meanwhile, the people that suffer the most, whether it's that retired person in a grocery store or this lady over here whose husband ran off with a go-go dancer, we got money to give to these other causes. We got money to put stuff on the side of an interstate, but we don't have money for them. We can't grow food here? And you have the nerve to think you're taking me to task by criticizing me for taking open areas that nobody's using, some of which is right here. You're gonna dog me because I'm saying, hey, instead of following these nonsensical BS laws, maybe you just go out there and get your own little piece of Idaho. You know what I'm saying? All right, I could talk long and hard about this, but I think as you're driving around, if you go down the interstates, highways, whatever, look at those medians there. Maybe think about asking the powers that shouldn't be, is this the best use of the sides of these interstates? I mean, granted, I'll be the first to say, yeah, it's beautiful to look at, but would it not be better served by growing things people could eat? All right, well, there's something to think about. Have a good weekend, y'all. If you need bone sauce, comfrey, check us out at the website. If you need anything else, we got it down below. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. This is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm, where permaculture is my passion. And this ain't permaculture. This is monocrops. We'll see you next time.